Welcome to PRA Wreckfest on PC 2023 Season 4. And I am your host, Zebra, and this is your co-host, Raptor.
Hello.
So tonight the rookies are taking the field in the Ignition Series and Apex Light Series. First will be the Ignition Series.
Yeah, it will be Ignition on Redwood, and everyone is already ready for qualifying.
Yep. I had a complete brain fart, so I apologize.
I was like, "Are you waiting for me to say it?"
No,
What's happening?
No, it's all good. I'm struggling tonight. We had a
Nah,
late
you're
start,
good.
30 minutes behind.
Yep, everyone is attempting to spread out. No one, unless Cross is calling everyone.
Yes, probably. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
okay,
keep
how
my
about-
eyes on Savage for tonight.
All right.
So
Okay.
real
I
quick,
mean,
while they're doing this, I'm gonna go over to the points for Ignition Series. Right now, Savage is in the lead with 86 points. Kylo, Brent, and Nuts are tied for second. And Hypex is in fourth with 60 points. So that is your Ignition Series.
okay. I mean, with these cars, there's a lot of desyncing. It's like a bunch of them hitting the walls when they're not. So might throw me off in case there's like any actual real cautions, but
It's gonna be fun.
yeah, it should be funny. The cars will be they'll be like doing all green laps, and the cars will look utterly destroyed on our ends.
Even though they won't be.
Exactly.
So I'm being told that I need to speak softer because I don't have a soft voice.
Softly. Okay, and that's with a 35.699 already.
He is our pole sitter as of now.
Savage comes in with a 35.119.
Of course it
Kylo behind Savage with a 35.328. So it looks like the best times will be around a low 35.
does. Yeah, our Hypex and Savage have wrecked. I don't know what turn they're in. So Kylo needs to be careful. Kylo's coming around, he's gonna get hit, and that messes up Kylo's
They wrecked under qualifying? Are you kidding me?
Nope. I was trying to say it loud enough so Kylo could hear me through the other mics that I have around here.
Oh my god. Well, that's
what a calamity.
something. Already. Hopefully that won't happen during the actual race.
It will.
Well, very optimistic. Oh my god, Nuts did a bunch of beautiful acrobatics.
Alright, so we'll watch Kylo. He's the only sane one right now.
Well, Hypex is attacking the wall.
Outstanding. Good to know. So it looks as though Savage Speeder will get the pole again.
Again, wow. What is new? Oh, he gets... Okay, so I guess he gets another lap. I think it's because of the wreck that they had around, what was it, lap 2 or 3? So I think that would explain it.
Fully aware, thank you. Peanut Gallery.
Okay, did he improve his... I don't know if he improved his... No, okay.
No.
So he's still sitting on pole with 35.119.
Savage is still on the pole.
Yeah, okay. All retiring, and now for the main race, which should be entertaining. Because I mean, if they've wrecked under qualifying, that might be a bad omen. Who knows?
So while they do that, I am going to check one more thing in the points to see. Yeah, so looking at the points again, Savage has led every single lap. We have 55 laps, and he has led every single one of them.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah. So pace car, you gotta go do your job.
All right. Well.
Yep.
Let me just grab-
Unless Cross is gonna do it. You can hop down there and talk to him if you want.
Yeah, it looks like Cross gonna. I'm gonna just really quickly go ask.
Yep. If not, we can just chill in it. Oh, he has left. Yeah. All right. So we were here at Redwood Ring Oval for 20 laps. Oh, Raptor's back.
So yeah, Cross is in fact gonna be the pace car.
Outstanding. Cross is the man.
All right. Well. Yeah, it seems like everybody but Kylo is ready.
So I'm gonna go in here and change the session mode for them.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, 20 laps. Yep. All right. Yep. Everything seems to be all right. Okay.
All right.
So. Who knows? Maybe this might be another race where Savage just runs away with it, but you never know.
Alright, let's get all my HUD up. My heads up display. Go to my spherical camera that I always use. Alright, so you see here. Savage Speeder is on the pole, Kylo Bren's on the outside of the front row, followed by Nuts on the inside of the back row, also second row, and then Hypex is on the outside of the last row / second row.
Yep, pace car is warming up its tires.
Outstanding. And he has the Marathon Series paint scheme that he made himself.
Basically, all these paints except for I think Savage's. And Nuts, because Nuts I think he's using a default paint, but the rest of them, pretty sure Cross made all of these.
Yep. All right, we're about to go green.
All right, pace car is in. They are coming to the line. Green flag.
Yep.
They are all off.
I didn't even see.
Kylo gets a good lead on Savage. I think the desync is already kicking in because the cars are looking like they're smacking walls and everything. Nuts is passing Savage right now for second place. Savage is losing positions.
And he's back there with Hypex, so there could be a
In fact, even
crash.
Hypex has managed to pass Savage.
So that could be a
Well, Hypex
desync.
then goes wide, and Savage comes in with a huge run.
Yeah, I got some desync going on.
Oh yeah, so he's only gone up to third right now, and Kylo has already made a sizable gap between him, Nuts, and the rest of the field.
This is absolutely hilarious to watch.
With all this desync, I don't even know what's going on.
So, according to... there's a bad accident.
Wreck.
There's a bad
Savage
accident.
is flipping on the back stretch. He is upside down. Oh my god.
Did everyone see that? Did that actually just happen?
I got a great view of that.
Okay.
I believe that actually happened. That is...
And I can't even see the damage because I'm not actually in the race. Now, I'm not sure if that's a caution or what. We'll see. Yep, that's a caution on lap 3.
Yeah. Yep, that was a 2-car wreck. That... Holy crap. He went really high from that. I believe what happened, maybe someone that wasn't just desync. I think him and Nuts got hooked on each other and then just smashed into each other right on the exit of turn 2.
All I gotta say is that is the first caution of this season.
Oh my god, is it? God.
And
at least it was a very entertaining one.
And Hypex is in second.
Yeah, Hypix
That's a
is right
thing.
now in second. Because it seems like Savage is already off to a bad start on the first quarter of the race right now.
Oh, and congratulations to Kylo Ren to being only the second person to lead some sort of lap in this season of Ignition Series.
We were earlier just mentioning how Savage leading all the laps. I think that
I have
might be a
possibly
little
cursed Savage Speeder with my commentary curse by giving him so many
commentator's curse is
props.
striking. Alright. They will be going green right about now. Alright. Savage
give him the
looking to the
push.
outside on Hypex. Though everyone else has a good run.
Kylo Ren and Nuts starting to
Prepare for
train, and
defense
Nuts is
or
into the
death.
wall bad, and so Hypex is
Oh,
right.
there's-
Nope, maybe.
Oh,
Nope.
what? No,
Nope.
never mind.
Oh, nope, maybe not.
Love my desync.
Yeah, that was a major desync there.
Yeah, Savage is still in last place, so I think maybe the desync cards are having an effect on everybody. But I'm not sure. It's very hard to tell what's really going on. You kind of just have to see what happens
I'm
when they
seeing
exit
Nuts
turn.
rubbing it up all up against the wall.
I think that's Savage. Savage is stuck on the wall. That was not desync from what I can tell.
Savage is off the pace.
Savage is already. He's super far behind. Kylo and Nuts seem to be preparing for a battle. And Hypex isn't even doing too bad himself. But I do believe we will see Nuts and Kylo fighting for first.
Hypex and Nuts are not far off of their fastest lap time.
They really aren't. I mean, because Savage, he's actually got the worst with like a 38.3, which is like really slow compared to what he had in qualifying. Right now, everyone else is going to their 35s. Sub 36, I should say. And Nuts is desynced into the wall.
Nuts as low as licking that wall during the desync.
Okay, how is Savage looking?
I haven't checked him. I'm following Kylo and Nuts so I can watch this possible battle for first.
Yeah, Savage is on basically the other side of the track, so he's gonna have to rely on another caution if he wants to win this race.
That's a tough one.
All right, now Nuts and Kylo are keeping relatively the same pace, with Nuts barely losing pace to Kylo.
So while we're under green flag racing, everyone's spread out. I want to give some props to Cross, who you saw in the pace car. He made this number 2 Miller Lite car for Kylo. And we're gonna go to Cross is actually sitting in the shade, so we'll look at his pace car. This is the Marathon Series, which we run on Saturday nights. Cross with an outstanding paint scheme. Savage Speeder is driving the number 8 Minnesota Vikings. Hypex with the 24, the Jeff Gordon Foundation. And those are all Cross creations. And then the Nuts is driving the blue red striped car that
Oh, Savage is all the way back here. Savage is being lapped right now. He seems to have taken major damage as well. His car is only at around 30 health, so I think he had another incident, but I didn't see it.
didn't see it either. He's struggling. I know he's mad at himself right now.
Yeah, I think it was just a one-car incident because everyone else is still on race pace.
It's frustrating. Like, I kind of feel bad for the guy.
It did,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. You know, he's gotten the pole. He's won every race. You know, first 2 weeks, and here it is, week 3, and he's struggling.
You can't win them all. Wow.
Nope. I don't want him to think any less of himself if he watches back this stream. Not talking crap about you, Savage. You know, you're just having a rough day. It happens.
Okay, so it seems as though, yeah, so Kylo did have to slow down for Savage, which explain why Nuts is much closer.
Yeah, depending on what happens, we could have a race here for the lead towards the end of this race.
If Nuts just keeps up with the pace, maybe even improves a little bit, he might actually be able to do this, because he's got good exits, but it's just somewhere during when the cars are desyncing the turn. I think it's either he's not shifting down at the correct point, although, was that desync or
No,
did
I
Kyle just
don't
go
know.
really well?
I don't know. No, they're both desynced, but Nuts is getting closer.
He is getting closer. Yep, Hypex and Savage are still all by themselves.
Oh, maybe not. Okay, so on my screen, Nuts completely spun out and slammed the wall, and then he skated right back into position.
Yeah, that's a desync for you, but it seems as though Kylo is itching he's getting a gap on Nuts right now, ever so slightly.
Yeah, look on my screen, it looks like Nuts is playing ping pong.
On my end, at least down the stretch, down the straights, the cars at least settle down. But then once they get into the turns, they kind of have a freak out.
I was going to check in with Hypex. He's extremely off the pace compared to where he normally is.
Yeah, but he is ahead of Savage.
Hypex is not downshifting in the turns. He's hitting the brakes and slowing down.
Oh yeah, that is allowing Nuts to catch up.
No, I was talking about Hypex.
Actually, oh, you are still on Hypex. I'm still watching Kyle and Nuts.
And we have a DNF on lap 11.
We have a DNF?
Yep, Savage has DNF'd.
Okay, so will that bring out the pace car, or is that just him?
No, he's off the track.
Okay, so he decided. Yeah, okay, so he just couldn't with this thing. So we're now down to the last quarter of the race. Nuts and Kylo are still rather close right now, but Nuts is gonna have to edge out on Kylo. Yeah, they've had about, a 5-car length?
Not too sure. I'm on the front two watching Kylo do his thing. Watching Nuts desync. Ugh. Excuse me. Both of them just hit into the wall on my screen. We might be hitting, we might be getting on caution cutoff here soon.
Yeah, it was about, I think, a single lap till caution cutoff, and right now the race, right now Kyle and Nuts are approaching Hypex, which is the only other car on the field. So maybe, oh wait a minute, Nuts has gotten a good, he's gotten the gap down on Kylo right now.
Yes, he has, and I'm on Hypex right now, watching Kylo and Nuts overtake him. Is Hypex going to be a gentleman? What can happen? We are at caution cutoff.
There is only a car length ahead between these two. Okay, I've got a little word there. That was just desync.
Yeah, that's why I kind of kept quiet there for a second. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Like, wait a minute, did he spin? Did he spin? Yeah. No.
This desync is killing me.
Kylo and Nuts are really close to each other. Final few laps are... I hate when the car does that. Oh, Nuts is getting really close on the Kylo. It's right on his bumper. Believe they went on his outside before they started desyncing.
He catches him on the front stretch, but the back stretch he doesn't do quite as well. I'm not sure if it's just turns or what.
Oh. We know Nuts has gone. He did get a lot of speed coming out of the exit of turn 4 last time, so maybe he'll be able to recreate that.
Well, we're going into the last lap. It's do or die. He needs to pass him. He's going on the outside.
On the outside, they make contact. Right onto the dirt.
Oh, they crashed! They're into the wall!
They're in the wall.
Oh, Nuts is around. Nuts is around. His race is over with.
And
Hypex has spun around trying to avoid Nuts. So that leaves Kylo to finish all
Yep.
by his little self to win this race. Unless he
Kylo is
spins and
the
does
sole
something silly.
survivor.
Congratulations
really
to
heating up.
Kylo.
I'm glad that. Oh, my game is just crashed.
Yep, game is gone. So we're probably still alive, but
I'm pretty sure everyone else's game has crashed as well.
Kylo, it was Kylo, Nuts, Hypex.
Yep, Kylo, Nuts, Hypex, and Savage.
So yeah, yep, Kylo's, Nuts, Hypex, and those that are watching, bear with us, because it looks like the server did crash. Yep. And the server is offline. So,
that's something.
yep. That's what's going on right now.
I think this is the second time we've had the server crash like this. Okay. Yep, stuck on verify. Now that was interesting, but congratulations to Kylo through all that mayhem.
Yep.
Managed to survive, basically, even right down to that last incident there.
I had to restart the game, so I'm getting back in there. Let's go and talk to Kylo real quick.
Yes.
Kylo, what a stunning finish.
Yeah, he crosses the line and crashes the server.
Like, it was just so
The server
astonishing the server couldn't keep up.
Yeah, the server it did not like the fact that Kylo survived whatever happened over there.
Yeah, so
that crashed definitely, yeah.
So what's going on with Nuts is he's got a 9 ping, which is the best ping we've got, and he's the buggiest out of all of us. So that proves to me that it's not ping related.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was having desync issues throughout, like, the turns.
And the crash of B Nuts went berserk. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, he lagged through Kylo. His car just went all the way through him.
Well, I want to talk to Savage real quick. Dude, like I was pulling for you all night, man. Like, just an off night. What happened?
Lag.
Yeah.
Lag killed him.
Yeah, I can't even.
Had the worst crash ever.
Honestly,
the worst crash ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I was like a second and a half ahead on my end. And then just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm not sure who, but they just yeeted me in the middle. And I'm like, well, I guess it's my race. And then I just couldn't turn. So I'm like, I'm out running 20 laps.
No, I can completely understand that.
Yeah.
So,
That sucks a lot.
Alright, there we go. I'm good.
But now that the server's back up, we're gonna switch gears to the Apex Light Series. Almost on time.
I'm gonna get that clip of Savage just flying through the air.
Alright, well, we gotta make it back up.
The trees.
We gotta make it back up to the booth, Raptor.
Alright.
Alright, thank you for bearing with us due to technical difficulties.
Alright.
Spectate on.
So we are now preparing for Apex Light with the torpedoes. The C-class torpedoes.
Yep.
I know at the time that I was using this, when I was using this thing, it was an absolute dream to handle. So I'm pretty sure these guys will love this thing. Or they will absolutely despise it. I don't know.
You don't know, but guess what? We're gonna find out.
I mean, I've got psychotic card choices, so could just be a me thing. I don't know.
So while we wait, I am going to take a look at the Apex points for those I can see them. Ryan Birdman is in first, and he is not here tonight, but him and Kylo are tied for first place. Nuts is in third, and Nuts is only 6 points behind them two. And then HypeX is 17 points behind the leader. So
All right. I mean, with Ryan missing from Apex Light tonight, this will help Kylo's points tremendously.
it will help. It will definitely help everybody. I mean, Nuts is only 6 points behind the leaders. You know, Birdman not being here. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's getting their tunes in. Okay, so yeah, everyone's getting their tunes and just getting ready for qualifying. Okay,
Yeah, we're getting ready for qualifying.
I am still mentally recovering from that race. That the last race was just insanity on its own.
Yeah, it definitely was. Give me 1 second. You can keep talking to the viewers. I'm gonna be gone for just a second.
I get to entertain the viewers. Let's go. I don't know what to do. See, they're on what is this? Jobtons. I don't even know how you pronounce this. I don't know. Where do you go to make these names? But okay, everyone will be preparing for qualifying, just waiting on Kylo and I guess everybody else. Maybe if I scream loud enough, Nuts will be able to hear. It will go through Zebra's mic and it will echo back to Nuts, and I can make him ready Zebra up.
Okay, I am unmuted, and once everyone ready's up,
I did not need to scream to get him. Never mind, we're good.
You said what?
I was debating with myself if I should start screaming and somehow getting your mic to pick up my voice, and Nuts will be able to hear it, and he will ready you up.
I'm waiting on everyone else to ready up.
It would have been an elaborate
Oh,
plan.
there we go.
All right. So
All right.
qualifying.
Yep.
And Savage is right now using, I believe that's Raven's paint. So he's just immediately off.
Oh, and I have a special guest host for the qualifying of the Apex Light Series. Stand by.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Raptor.
Hello, Chase.
What are you doing?
I am commentating qualifying right now. Qualifying for Apex Light. Are you here to join me?
Yeah, I'm not racing though.
You're not racing? Damn.
Dad, are we racing?
Well, right now they're just doing qualifying right now, so just setting the lap time so if we can know who is going to be starting on either in first, second, third, or fourth once the actual race starts.
Explain to the viewers what you're seeing, bud.
And Raven is
Kylo Ren
showing
just
his
passed.
support for Savage's paint scheme, which is just this is just great.
Kylo Ren took a little bump on the edge.
Yeah, I believe they're all just hitting the curve, trying to cut that chicane a little bit for extra time.
Yeah. Kylo
Well,
Ren.
I believe that Savage, he's much better on the ovals than the road courses, so this might be interesting to see.
I'm impressed that Nuts is in first for a record.
I mean, who knows? This is just qualifying, so
Yeah.
Nuts might shine and actually win this one.
He might. But he fell
He
back to third.
he has proven to be really quick as of recently, so
No. Savage just passed Nuts. Basically, like, Nuts was in first. Then Savage,
well
Kylo
right now
Ren.
they've just completed like the
Lap
out
jump.
lap, so now they start the real qualifying, so these are the laps that are going to matter.
Oh.
But immediately right now, I believe there's going to be two groups. The first group with Savage and Kylo, and then further back will be Nuts and Hypex. Because right now everyone seems well, in their groups right now, evenly matched. Although I do say that as Hypex disappears.
I'm impressed that that Kylo Ren passed Savage Speeder, which was in second, but then Kylo Ren passed him. Now Nuts is in third, Savage Speeder is in second, and Kylo Ren is in first.
Yeah, I mean, right now with qualifying, it's all about lap time. So just how fast you can complete a single lap. So I mean, but right now, because like Savage and Kylo, they're basically even right now, at least distant wise. We'll find out once they cross the finish line.
Mm. I didn't know that.
So they're coming up to the final turn on their first qualifying lap, which should be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, and Kylo has a 1 minute. Oh, and immediately Savage gets onto pole with a 146.618, followed by
Savage.
Kylo.
Savage was on Kylo Ren's tail, but then Kylo Ren keeps speeding up. But Savage Speeder just passed Kylo Ren. They're fighting for first.
Fighting for first during qualifying. What a great idea.
Exactly.
They're killing each other under qualifying. They're actually killing each other. It's just qualifying. Save it for the actual race. Come
It was
on.
Kylo Ren for a little while, then Savage. Now Kylo Ren again, because he kept tackling Savage.
Oh, so right now for the qualifying positions, in first it's Savage Speeder
Oh, really?
in first, and then Kylo Bren in second, and Nuts in third, and Hypex in fourth. Because since Kylo's in second because Savage had a faster lap time. This isn't necessarily based off of positions, although I believe it's qualifying sprints that does the qualifying under positions, and Savage just cuts the entire chicane and has to reset.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that lap
Kylo
is
just took a small bump on the edge, but then Savage came flying. Now has to reset, and now Nuts might pass Kylo. Savage.
Well, I mean their lap times are pretty far because I believe Nuts is about 5 seconds off from Kylo's lap time.
Oh.
But Nuts might be able to improve.
Yeah.
Because he's still got about a couple laps.
Yeah.
Or oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, because they
Kylo
only
Ren
do
just
like.
crashed into the wall. Now has to
Well, yeah, because
reset.
I believe that was the final lap. And
Savage.
that was the final
Savage.
qualifying lap. Savage savagely runs into Kylo.
Now Kylo Ren's dead, so is Savage. Now Nuts is in third, and Hypex is in.
Yeah, it looks like the running order will be Savage, Kylo, Nuts, and then Hypex. And they're murdering the corpses. That's fantastic. That's God.
See you next Saturday. Dad wants the headphones back.
All right.
Bye.
Today's Friday. Alright.
You say Saturday instead of Friday.
He goes, I'll see you next Saturday.
He's mentally a day ahead. All right. Well,
How was
so
that? How was that color commentary by Little Zebra?
okay. So yeah, I guess there are gonna be two groups, which will be Savage and Kylo, and then Nuts and Hypex.
Yeah.
So, judging by the lap times, I think we're gonna want to watch the Savage versus Kylo battle.
Yes. And then possibly when the Hypex gets lapped.
The Hypex gets lapped moment.
Yes. Alright.
Okay, yep, everyone else is readying up. Hypex still has to ready.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Had to force that one.
Alright. I think is it like Apex series for the starts? It is okay. So yeah, they're gonna be doing standing starts. All right. I'll have it focused on Kylo.
I'll have it focus on Savage. Because he's the
Okay,
actual
my spherical
closest.
camera does not like Kylo, so and they're off. Hypex gets a good jump, immediately going into second, while Savage does not have a as good of a jump, and Kylo is in first right now.
Yeah, right now you got Kylo. Hypex is off the track. Surprise,
Hypex is
surprise.
already off the track. Savage reclaims second place, and Nuts is right on Kylo.
You mean Nuts is on Hypex? You said Nuts is on Kylo.
Crap! I've made a slight mistake. How could I ever do such a thing? They're still fighting right now for the coveted third place.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on board of Nuts' vehicle here and take a look as he battles his cousin.
Yep, all concentrate on the Kylo versus Savage battle.
Yep.
The one with Nuts and Hypex seems really intense. They're basically like right on each other from at least from the camera angle I'm getting.
It's a
Kylo's
family feud. Nothing to see here.
family feud happens all the time. Savage is a really good chicane and catches a little bit up on to Kylo.
Oh, Nuts just wrecked and had to reset. I think he cut the chicane.
Oh, Savage and Kylo are going into each other.
Oh, they are
They're
inside of each other.
ramming. They're already destroying their cars. They're side by side as they go into the final turn. And Savage breaks early, and Savage
Okay,
cuts.
he slowed down. He slowed down.
He did. He did.
He
Okay.
recognized the error and slowed down.
I didn't know if he was going to reset there because it seemed like a pretty big cut there, but I guess the game didn't really mind. But Lou Savage slowed down.
He
So
adjusted
now-
himself.
And he
And
flies
he's
off
way
the
off the track.
can.
Yeah, I think this is
Okay.
going to be one of those races where it's going to be, I'm going to be using the free cam and just kind of watching the track.
Yeah, so Savage is gonna have to catch up to Kylo a little bit.
Might help if I was pushing the right button. I was like, why isn't my camera going faster than what it is? It's because I was on caps lock instead of shift.
Savage goes wide and off the track again, but I don't think he gained too much from that, so should be fine.
Oh,
But Kylo still has a good gap between him and Savage. So eventually a battle might form again, but it might be a few laps.
Kylo and Savage have a great.
I say that as Savage gets another pretty good chicane.
Yes, he did. I'm going to watch Hypex take the chicane. Hypex has a horrible chicane. He slows way too far down.
Hey, Savage had a good first hairpin. Catches a little bit more on Kylo as they go into the final turn.
Hypex Nuts did not crash on the chicane this time, so that was considered a good chicane.
What a great chicane. Okay, so how are the lap times looking right now? Really, really close. Oh, and Savage is off the track again, but really close for Kylo and Savage. There's like about my math.
Wow,
is gonna be-
they're super close.
I'm not even going to attempt mental math there, but
It's
they're
a number
really,
of
really
thousands
close.
and hundreds and other numbers and decimals.
Decimal numbers, my favorites. But yeah, so I think they're going to be like, because I believe that Kylo has him like maybe the second half. Yeah, especially after that turn.
Well, they're coming up to the
Savage.
chicane. I love watching them in the chicane because this is the trickiest part of the track.
Chicanes are always great. I adore chicanes. They force me to go really, really slow and through just really tight turns. They're great. I love them. Oh, Kylo's a really, really, really bad at chicane.
They're
So
now
Savage is
side
now
by side.
wheel to wheel. Well, rear wheel to front wheel, I should say. Kylo has a better shift, but that doesn't matter as they go into the first hairpin. They're smacking each other a lot. If they get their wheels hooked on each other, it's gonna be bad because those things do not like getting unhooked. Savage goes in for the dive on the inside
Oh,
and
Savage
does
with
a
a
block.
clean pass.
Good block onto Kylo. Leads that lap.
There was nothing
And
savage about that.
he was an entire second ahead.
Ooh,
And
both of them
both
go
him
off the track.
Okay, let's see. How are Nuts and Hypex doing? You stay on Kylo and Savage.
Aye, aye, sir.
Nuts is alive.
Yes, Nuts is alive and breathing in fourth.
Yep. He's actually behind Hypex, which is a rarity, I should say. But right now they're both pretty spread out. How is Savage and Kylo doing right now?
I mean, they're about a car length away. Both of them get off the track at the exact same time. Now they're kind of farther apart.
Yep.
Now, something
now
about
Savage-
Savage that I'm starting to realize is he's a hot lapper.
Oh,
He's buying.
Kylo with the run of the night. Oh my god.
He cuts right in front of Savage as I was about to give Savage a compliment. I need to stop cursing this man.
Conte's curse strikes again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
How's the chicane gonna
he
be?
cut
That
it.
yep.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
a
That's
reset.
it. Yep.
There's a reset. That might have been it.
Oh,
Also, yeah, you've got to be really careful because you can cut that a little bit, but you cannot cut it as egregiously. So
Yeah,
that
that's-
might have been Savage's race there.
that's two races in a row that he has had some bad luck. This time it was more along the lines of his fault. Last time it was not.
Yeah. So unless, because I mean, Savage is only a whole second ahead at least for lap time, so something bad's gonna have to happen to Kylo. Maybe Kylo's gonna have to mess up the chicane. Maybe something worse. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
It goes
Kylo has
off
a huge lead.
Yep. And now everyone is really spread out.
Yeah, we're halfway through the race. Halfway through the race, and yeah.
And now we're gonna have to wait for all the action to return.
You know, there's a lot of people on the hill that are watching the race. They're waving flags and clapping. That's awesome. Glad everyone's showing their support today. Appreciate y'all coming out.
Zebra has already evolved to talking to the spectators.
Hey man, you gotta give them props. I mean, it's a long track, and you know they gotta wait a whole minute 45 to see their favorite drivers come around. We got the fire crew on standby. Oh, Kylo's coming through the chicane. Takes it like a gentleman.
Hell, Savage take the chicane. If he cuts it again and has to reset, then that'll be it.
No, he got close.
He's good. Yeah.
He got close though. I'm gonna stay here and watch Nuts and Hypex.
I never really know where the limit on cutting that is really, but I do believe Savage got pretty close to it.
And Nuts just had to reset apparently, judging by the communication that I just heard.
All right.
Hypex cut the chicane.
Oh my god.
And he's still driving, so apparently it didn't make him reset.
And since Nuts, yeah, and he didn't lose the position, so
Nuts had a horrible chicane. Let's catch up here to Kylo and see here. Yep, Kylo is still leading the race. If anybody was curious. And
Kylo has a gigantic lead on Savage. I believe this is how the running order is going to be.
And
for
since
the
I
next
can't
few
really
laps.
mess up Savage's race any more than I already have, This is his first Apex Light Series race. So he has not joined us because he says that he only does ovals. But the man got the pole and he is chilling in second place right now for someone who only does ovals.
Yeah, okay, so I need something to happen right now, man.
Oh, we got the crowd favorite, Kylo Bren, coming into the
Coming into
chicane.
Sweet.
The
Takes
crowd,
it flawlessly.
the crowd's cheering. They enjoy seeing that. Savage came to the car. Wow, he takes out some tires.
Oh, yeah,
Oof.
no, I do believe that might have been it for Savage's run.
Man, track crew is not going to be happy about having to restack those tires for the next event.
It's only 4 cars. How much destruction can they cause?
Well, we can come over and count the tires if we have to, but it's quite a bit. So now I'm waiting on Hypex to enter the chicane. We'll see if he'll cut it again or. Nope, he does a slow job, but he gets it done.
He does take the chicane.
Here comes Nuts taking the chicane. He has a habit of cutting the track. And he does a swell job at taking that chicane. Meanwhile, it looks like Kylo's gap on Savage is getting
It's
quite
increased.
large.
It is just huge.
You could have a
Definitely.
festival in between that gap.
Yeah, 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 you honestly could. You could have a whole nother go-kart race or something happening in between there.
I hit the wrong button. Sorry to the viewers. My bad. Oops.
Come on, Zebra, you can't just be doing that. Even though I don't know what you did.
Crap. I need to get my life together right now. Hitting all the wrong buttons for the camera. Alright, so watching everyone. Ooh, and Savage cuts that chicane and has to reset again. It looks like there's an instant reset on, so we probably forgot to change that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure instant reset's on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you cut the chicane twice and have to reset, and the person you're trying to beat hasn't had to reset once. I mean, Savage, yeah. I believe this is how the running order is going to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a 5-second reset, which would have put Savage way in the back.
Actually, hold on. I'm just looking over at Nuts and Hypex right now. Nuts seems to have gained a good amount on Hypex.
But we're on the last lap, so there's not enough time for Nuts to do anything to catch Hypex.
Maybe. If Hypex keeps doing that, maybe.
We'll see.
There is a chance, so there might be a battle for third emerging on the final lap, so.
No, I wonder if Cross has fallen asleep in his pace car.
You only have to use it once so far.
No, I want to thank the fire and rescue team for coming out tonight.
Yes.
Engines 0550. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Everything y'all do. Kylo takes a chicane as his last time. Quite well. So we went caution free tonight. We forgot to mention that.
Nuts has gained a huge amount on Hypex.
Yep.
There's definitely going to be a battle happening on the last half for third.
All right. Well, I have to look at Kylo.
Here it is.
Congratulations to Kylo Bren.
All right. And Nuts is looking onto the inside, and Hypex, they make contact. Nuts just smacks Hypex out of the way. They're still basically on each other. The chicane probably will determine who gets third. Position change in how many laps?
So we
Very
do have a battle
interesting.
for third. Looks like Nuts is in third right now, and Hypex comes in.
And they do it in 30 seconds. They both have pretty good chicanes, although Hypex looked a little sketchy.
Yes, Hypex was super sketchy.
They have 20 seconds.
I was
Hypex has a
waiting
dive.
for Hypex to
They're
corner bomb.
smacking each other. They're making contact. They now have 10 seconds. Hypex is gonna have to do something now.
Oh,
And he
Hypex
goes
comes
into
on the inside, but then it's what? And he
They're
goes.
smacking.
Hypex is in third. They're
claims
going down the front
third.
stretch.
claims
Oh,
third.
time
What
ran
a
out, but
move.
Nuts lost third to Hypex.
What a move! A last second pass.
Oh my goodness, Hypex! Wow.
That was just incredible.
That made the second half worth it. All right, let's hop down real quick before the next race because I think we got one more.
Yep. This win,
Good.
Kylo.
Who cares about that?
Congratulations. No,
Good
hang on,
move,
Hypex.
Hypex.
Hold on.
Bro.
Kylo,
That-
congratulations.
Thank you.
Great win. Hypex.
Yes.
Hell of a pass on that last turn. You went in tight, and I thought you blew it, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. That's all I get.
Yeah, that's it. There's not much more after that.
Yeah.
Can I ask
'Cause-
for a standing start? You started neutral or you started first?
I started in neutral.
Okay, thank you.
I
Start
definitely
neutral and rev your engine, and you get a better launch.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I definitely didn't just tell Nuts in the middle of that lap. I was like, yeah, you know what? We should make this a good race. I definitely didn't just definitely didn't just almost not think about it and slow down too much in the turns and overthought it.
Definitely.
And he just came through like, oh, great.
Well,
No, he's-
looks like
he's-
you're about to
he's here
qualify for Spa, so we'll hop one out and
Yeah.
we'll have a good qualification.
Try to survive Spa. Don't
All right.
Spa. How many funnies are we gonna see?
And it's not the
That's
Spa
the
treatment.
immediate question I have to
Okay.
ask.
So first of all, free cam sucks right now. Let me try and mess around with this free cam. Here we go. All right. So, Raptor, you're a Canadian, so you know about left and
Yes.
right hand turns. Is
I do.
Is this a real track?
Yeah. Spa, I believe it's Spa Francorchamps. I think I butchered that immensely, but it is a real life track and it's one of my personal favorites, honestly.
And apparently, the last track we did was a real track as well.
Yeah, that is also a real track, but I forgot the name of it. I just
Last track, it's Jobton or Drobton or something.
yeah,
stupid.
I don't think that's the name of the actual track. I think that's just a name for I guess just for Wreckfest. I think I'm not too sure.
So apparently, Nuts is driving blind right now. He does not have his map on, so he has no idea what's coming up next.
Well, I mean, he seems to be in one piece, kind of. You know, he hasn't flung himself into a wall just yet.
So this is qualifying. And it's going to be a very long qualifying because the laps are half of the race.
Yeah, I mean, right now everyone's kind of just spread out, just qualifying.
Yep, just qualifying. But there is a tricky chicane over here.
This one you can't really cut at all.
Oh, you can cut.
Well, you can cut,
into
and
a
you can-
wall.
Yeah, you can cut. You can cut into a wall if that's what you want.
Just like that.
Yep.
Just like that.
Who we have hit the wall?
Nuts taste at the wall. So one thing I will say is, after the start finish line, you have a hairpin, and you come down the stretch, and then there's like a
Yes.
little bus stop, if you will, and then a little bend or whatever, and then you come
Into
off.
probably the only turn that after turn 1 it goes into El Rouge, which is probably the only turn that I ever know of, because I'm pretty sure it's probably the most famous turn
Is it
out there.
El Rouge?
El Rouge.
El Rouge.
El Rouge.
I said El Rouge.
El Rouge.
Excuse me for not being Canadian. Okay. The Hypex is into the wall.
Oh, his car has slowed down to basically a snail's pace.
I didn't know I was going to be taking Canadian French speaking classes while I was doing this.
And he's around again.
Surprise. Oh, I just flew over the blimp, which is sponsored by No Pulse Energy. Speaking of No Pulse Energy, which is a false energy drink, get a real energy drink today. Get Glitch, the sponsor of PRA.
Smooth.
Like that?
Absolutely smooth. The greatest sponsor transition of all time.
I'm getting better at that kind of stuff. All right, here we go with some real lap times now.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm confused.
I don't think we said it to qualifying.
Rip. Nope.
Ooh.
Sure didn't. We're just racing in here. Not set to qualifying.
Okay, so technically it's Kylo, Savage, Hypex, and then Nuts. I think when we do the standing start, we'll have to. Oh, never mind. Nuts. Oh yeah, never mind. Nuts with the 210. Okay, so we forgot to set it to qualifying. I did not think before doing that. Around. Kind of just around the track.
Checking lap times. Up there's Savage.
I mean, Hypex is about 20 seconds off the pace.
Not worried about that.
No.
I do like this this free cam. I'm up as high as you can go. You can't really see the cars that well, but you can see the names.
The names are all that you need to know.
Well, I mean, on a big track like this, when everyone's spaced out, it's like you don't need to be up close on the cars. Just kind of want to see where everyone's at.
Yeah, so there's gonna be. Maybe they'll just do the standing start as is instead of having to course them into the qualifying positions, but I'm not too sure again.
So Savage had some issues in the chicane, but they're coming around. Let's see. Savage does not improve his lap, and neither does Kylo.
Okay, so it's still Kylo technically on the pole.
No more Rouge turns.
Rouge. Okay, so.
Did I nail it better that time? No.
Sure. Sure. We'll. Oh.
All right, here comes Nuts. Nuts is just butchering everything he possibly can.
Kylo and Savage are done their qualifying.
So, congratulations to Kylo. There we go. It's all over the place. To Kylo.
Yeah. I forgot to set it to qualify.
Your starting lineup will be Kylo Ren on the pole, followed by Savage, Nuts, and Hypex.
Yep. Unless Hypex is able to somehow get a banger lap time.
Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Oh. Okay, sweet. So that will be the running order once
everyone
maybe
quits, everyone's done.
Maybe they'll quit in order so that the game will set it up correctly. I'm not too sure.
Not sure either. Of course, waiting on Hypex. There we go. Congratulations to all the DNFs. Alright, so Kylo will be starting on a pole.
Followed by Savage, and then Nuts, and then Hypex.
And no one else has joined us, so. For gore? Yeah. What's for gore?
For gore.
You're for gore about the session?
Like for gore.
Gotcha. It's sad when you have nothing else to do but sit there and rag on each other because it's not very exciting right now.
So yeah, they're just gonna be doing cup points.
We are doing cups points adjustments because we are silly and forgot to.
Yeah, I forgot to set it over to qualifying.
As soon as everyone can ready up, we can get started. Kylo is checking last minute tire pressure.
Last minute tire pressure.
Yep. Which will change in the game. There we go.
Alright, so yep, everyone is where they should be.
Well, it's amazing.
Kylo's forgotten the parking brake.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he's in neutral, so that's why. He's just rolling back right in the nuts.
Oh.
And that was a butchered start.
That was one of the starts.
Oh.
Savage is in the lead. They're all smacking each other. Nuts with the run. Nuts is in first right now.
Yes, that's a thing. Nuts is in first. Well, Savage, Speeder, Kylo, and Hypex.
The standing starts just get more and more scuffed. Although he goes wide. Oh, and just let Savage through. Here comes Kylo for second.
Nuts apparently got a little loose.
On the Elo Rouge.
Rouge.
Rouge. Savage and Kylo are basically, well, wouldn't say neck and neck. It's going to be neck and neck.
It's a continuation. Kylo's on the inside. He hits him. Oh, they hit. There it is. That's contact.
Big contact on Savage.
But Kylo being the gentleman he is, he slowed down.
And Nuts is there too, kind of. Yep. Savage is still leading after the scuffed start.
There's a lot of fans here tonight. It is great to see the stands are full.
Oh. Yeah, a very twisty part of the track. Kylo might have Savage on it. Yep, Kylo definitely seems to be able to navigate the twistier parts of the track much better than Savage.
Well, Savage is an oval specialist.
It is, yeah. So maybe these right turns are messing with his brain.
It could be.
Yeah, although I'm not sure what's gonna happen once they go into the
There we
chicane.
go. This is gonna be interesting.
And
Ooh, there's
Kyle's
a
just
bump.
smacked
Yeah.
right into
Ooh.
they're
Yeah, that was super
murdering each
aggressive.
other. What a dive by Kyle, but it just did
And
not help
Nuts is
him.
off the track back there.
All
I'm
right,
barely
and
seeing him in
Hypex,
my screen.
Kyle does a big drift on turn 1. That probably was not ideal. Where is Hypex in all of this?
He's on the track.
Just got out of the chicane. Alright, Savage is still in first, and Kylo is in second with a... Although Savage is leading with a good gap on Kylo right now.
These chicanes will mess you up in a heartbeat. Like that
Just
right
like that,
there. That
there's
is
a
a big
big
hit.
crash. Big crash.
That
as
has to be a
Savage-
tally in the chicane right there.
Well, yeah, there we go. One tally.
That has
Savage
that was
was
a big
dead.
crash.
Yep, Savage was sent spinning a little bit. Nuts is still in the race, honestly. Savage goes wide, and Nuts goes wide in the background. So yeah, that definitely helped out Kyle. Not what Savage wanted to happen. It clips the curve. You want to be really careful on these because the curbs will mess up your speed when you're going on and off of them.
Yeah, here in Wreckfest, it's not really meant to be. Oh, and
Oh my god, nice
He almost
2 wheels
flipped.
by Savage. Absolutely just sended. He's just sending it through these turns, and it's kind of working, honestly.
It's a thing that's being done.
it's kind of working for him, honestly.
So we're sitting here watching Kylo. Is he going to come up into the chicane of destiny? I call it the chicane of
Or
destiny because no, it's destiny because you can either nail it and do great like he just did, or
Perfect
it can be
chicane.
death. Like
Savage had a really, really good exit
Yes, he
on that
did.
chicane there.
he is
Look at
all over
that.
Kylo. He's so over him that he's going the outside pass on him for the lead right on the front stretch. Does he have enough? He does, and he
Yes.
is taking the lead. And
Kyle smacks him. Savage reclaims first
Yep.
as they go into El Rouge.
El Rouge.
El
Okay.
Rouge.
You pronounce it differently every time. Now, I will say the back there, you did see those red concrete barriers. If you
Yes,
do
those
go
are-
into them at full speed, it will fly you off the track.
Kylo is looking to Savage's inside as they go to the chicane.
This could be bad. It could be great.
And there's
And it's-
big contact as Kylo tries to make it work. Savage gets ejected. They're still smacking each other, but Savage makes it work. Still holds on to first, even with all the contact.
You know, I don't mind contact like this because there's neither one of them are losing, gaining time off of it. They're just beating the crap out of each other and keeping it going.
Yep, Savage is a better turn through there. Able to increase the distance on Kylo just a little bit.
But you know who would enjoy more contact? That'd be Nuts and Hypex.
Yeah, but
More
they're kind of just on their island, honestly.
Well, the more contact Savage and Kylo make, the more ground Nuts. Oh,
Savage hit. Oh, wait.
What?
That was. I think part of that was Savage hitting the wall, but then a little bit of desync as well. But either way, Kylo seems to have passed Savage.
That was wicked. Like, I thought that was about to
Savage.
be massive.
Savage needs to keep it together. He's making too many mistakes. He is lucky to just barely be behind Kylo.
Yes. Come up to
Okay,
the
they're
chicane
getting
of
to the
destiny.
chicane. Savage gets
Oh, and that's
Oh,
what happens when you
smack
take a
the
bad
wall.
chicane. You go
yeah.
through the
I was
wall.
gonna, but Savage still has a really good exit.
But he
through
makes
there.
it work.
Even after annihilating an entire wall, he looks to the inside. Oh, him and Kylo are side by side. If you're going too wide in Rouge is usually not a good idea.
It's gonna happen. Someone's gonna bite the dust.
Someone's gonna have to lift. Unless they make it work, someone's gonna have to lift. He smacks Kylo. Kylo smacks the barrier a little bit. Although he only slides a little bit, I really expected Kylo to go flying, but he has lost a ton of speed from
I would
that.
almost call that a tally. That was.
That was very sketchy. We were lucky that it was only a little bit of a slowdown, than a full-on barrel roll.
Little crosses in there watching the race as well. We'll make a defining.
Yeah, Kraus will make the
Mark.
final decision. I think that might count as a tally considering how much time Kyle lost from that. But it technically wasn't really a two-car incident, even
it
if
was. I mean, Savage pushed him into the wall.
Maybe, but I guess, well, it'll be up to Cross to decide. So I guess we'll have to have the same situation as last time. Well, the roles have reversed now. Kyle's gonna have to be one catching up to Savage, but the final chicane might sabotage Kyle considering he gets really bad exits. And Kylo's crashed.
Kylo is around.
Yep, that I think. Yeah, he kind of just did that all by himself.
And Nuts takes second.
What happened there?
I didn't catch it.
Just looks like his car veered off to the left. Just okay. Well,
Could have been a DC. Could have been anything.
maybe I guess, but well, either way, Savage is in first still, and Nuts is now in second, and Kylo's in third. But I believe that he'll be able to pass Nuts for second again.
Yeah, right now we're riding on board with Nuts. And we'll look behind him and see how much pressure Kylo's going to put on him.
Yeah, Kylo just kicked some debris out of the track.
And it would appear that we are going to continue green flag racing.
Okay, even after all those, I heard an oh-no from Nuts. He smacks the wall.
They touch. They both slow down.
Wheels locked for a second. Kylo and Nuts are side by side. Kylo's barely ahead. Making more contact. They're still making more contact.
Nuts and Kylo are rubbing.
Oh, they're still.
You know, if they wreck right here, it's gonna be a caution. So then they would group the field back together.
Oh, still smacking. Oh no!
Oh my goodness! What is going on here?
They're just smacking each other. Neither are gaining. Oh, then that smacks Kylo a little wide. That was a little bit.
Nuts did a little tail whip, like he's a Pokemon or something.
Well, here comes Kylo right on the outside. Nuts goes into block.
This is a major battle for second place right now.
Yeah, Nuts slowed him down by putting him onto the curbs. The chicane might prove to be interesting.
Yes, this is where you really
here comes Kylo on the outside.
It's gonna be the chicane of destiny's coming up. Is Nuts gonna go for the corner bomb and get in there?
Oh,
no, he
doesn't look like it. But Nuts is gonna have to.
He
although
way
Nuts has a better exit. He does have a better exit.
They're locked again. Locking horns.
Back to smacking.
And I believe that is caution cutoff because we are lap 6.
That is the caution
cutoff. So they wasted all that momentum.
Okay, well. Alright, so they aren't exactly side by side for El Rouge. Hypex has quit.
Hypex has quit.
Oh,
he almost joined the Space Force right there. He would have been a Space Force lieutenant if he went through there.
Nuts is desperately trying to hook onto Kylo's wheel to keep the battle going, but let's see what will happen through this chicane.
No one.
I am hearing Nuts just maniacally laughing.
Yes, Nuts is trying to devise some type of plan. As he just hits the wall and just completely ruins his chances of getting second place.
Very interesting plan. That was a It's a good battle. That was a good battle there for second, but Kylo seems to have run away with it.
So Savage is cleanly in first. Now let's go to the free cam and take a look at the real distance between these guys. So there's your leader, Savage. Your leader, Savage Speeder, and there is second and third way back here.
And there would be a fourth place, but Hypex has.
Well,
I
he
guess
still
quit.
finishes fourth.
Yeah, I guess he just accepted it. All right, here comes the chicane, though. Kylo definitely seems to have trouble on the exit through the chicane. Right, because he stays. He does stay in third through all that.
I'm not sure. It looks like his car bogs down.
Yeah, usually you would want to go into like first gear through there. Although that has allowed Nuts to catch up by a lot.
Yes.
And there might be another battle happening soon if
Nuts is all over his rear end right now.
well, maybe not really.
I was looking from the skybox. I was looking from the skybox.
Ooh,
yeah, well,
Nuts barely dodges the concrete. But yeah, no, they're still a good distance. There's a good distance of space between Nuts and Kylo.
Yes.
Kylo sends into that chicane.
It appears that everyone's going to just space out and finish the race as is.
Unless there's another incident, which is entirely possible, but I am not too sure. Again, we could, because Kylo does have some really bad final chicane there, which allows
Nuts
us to
had to reset, which puts them back even farther behind.
Okay, never mind.
So there goes any chance of excitement for the race towards the end.
Yeah, that might have been it. All right, yep. I'll also go into the free cam then.
Yeah, it's awesome to get a look at this entire track. You know, if I was Savage Speeder, I'd just be taking the chicanes nice and slow, taking my time.
Yeah. I mean, you can just cruise this entire lap. There's Nuts over there.
You can, when you're in the free cam, you can really see the distance between all the drivers. I mean, right here, Kylo had just crossed the line, and Savage is already at the first chicane. That's a big distance. And Nuts is just getting to the last chicane.
Yeah, I believe this is how it's. I mean, it's final lap. I believe this is how the race is gonna finish. Yeah, okay. I'm just waiting. Maybe Kylo would mess up and do the funny on the concrete there, but nope. Maybe Nuts will. Maybe you can course Nuts into doing a few
Will he join the
barrels.
Space Force and hit this concrete barrier?
It would be pretty funny.
Nope, he does not.
Well, it looked like for a second he was gonna do it, but
no
I guess
one joined
not.
the Space Force during this race.
Even though we did have a pretty close call that one time. Oh, hello, Savage. He's on the grass and it's smacked into a wall.
He has stopped. He had to reset.
And had to reset. I would be more excited if he wasn't a billion miles ahead.
And that is going to do absolutely nothing to his lead.
Yeah. Goes really. Oh, never mind. That was just the arrow.
But him wrecking like that goes to show you he's still pushing it.
Even while he's this far.
Can't blame him. Alright. We're here to watch the Chicane of Destiny for the last time.
Alright. See how will Savage take it? As well as he's always been taking it. Oh. He's slowing down. What is he doing?
He's being savage.
No. Okay, so he just
He
decided.
was taunting. That was a taunt.
I was gonna say if he waits for
Yeah,
Kylo and then
that's a little
finishes, that'd be
much.
cool.
Yep, that's
Damn,
a little much.
All right, let's see.
Watching
Nuts is now
yep,
chicane.
the chicane of destiny. His destiny is to finish the race.
What a great chicane. Oh, will he be able to dodge the AI?
Boom.
Yeah. All right, sweet.
What a race, my
That
savage.
was one of the races. That was one of the races that
All right.
happened.
Let's go down and talk to the drivers.
Yes.
Congratulations to Savage Speeder on a W.
He had to make up for race 1.
Well, what's interesting is race 1,
race
Savage
2.
got the pole, and then Kylo won. But for this race, Kylo got the pole and Savage won. So you got flip flopped.
Also, I got pole first race, and Kylo won.
Yeah.
So,
And in this race, my controller, just turned right and
Yeah. So
crashed. and
yeah, that's what happened. That's what
okay,
happened.
because we were kind
Yeah.
of curious about that.
I was going straight, wasn't moving it at all, and it's like, let's go this way.
So what happened to
Only
Hypex?
simply wasn't. Yeah, did Hypex just decide
His nephew pulled the Ethernet cable out,
And I put that in quotations, by the way.
isn't it?
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here.